Hi guys, it's Najeri and today we're playing Mary's Room. Or Marie? I don't know. I'll just pronounce it as Marie, I guess. So this is an interactive game. We're just going to be roaming around, basically. We're just going to be experiencing the story through the main character's eyes. That's basically the gist of what we're going to be doing today. This is mostly about nostalgia and going back to the past is what I remember seeing. But yeah, let's get started.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Ooh. Look at that. It changed. Even the trees are moving, or maybe they're. I don't know. It's cute. No entry. Unless you are a tourist from the future. Okay. That's cute. Want some oranges, maybe? Oh. Local wine guide.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here. Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Look, Mr. Torres, I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
Weather forecast.
What, more than 100 again? More.
I can go to this one.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Sorry. Nice. What's this? Bumblebee. Assuming that's a cat. Is there anything else here we can look? Sorry, I'm a little sick today. So there's nothing else to look at, probably. Oh.
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Whoa. Okay, so it's Murray. I was correct the first time, I think. I don't know. Science. Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
Who exactly?
Yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it. and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
Rupture.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Trevor, no. Also, this video is just gonna be a lot of me not being able to pronounce Mary. Oh. Another bathroom. Yeah, I can't read that. We'll find out later.
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window. But she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
Ouch. The music stopped, oh no.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
Why not? Venal box. Final? I don't know. Don't touch me. We've never had those. I've seen them in stores, but we've never really had one. Anyway, let's turn it on TV. Charge some money.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them. Whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
How exactly? Also, this is a messy way to live.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Mr. Torres. Wake me up when I'm famous. Or don't ever wake me up, maybe. My journal is updating, but I don't even know how to get to my journal. Oh.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Yikes.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said. Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
Who is this Trevor? I know one Trevor, but not this one. Trevor?
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
I'm not, something.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
I'm still confused. Library? That's what I read. Read. English? Yes. More oranges. I don't know where the password could be. Okay.
I need to find the key. A 5.
Oops, sorry.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Maybe I can check my journal? I'm not fearless. Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones' pool. I was still shirtless the first time, but 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. Chill, best night ever. Nothing was the same. There's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed a man. They killed the woman this time, and the police think they killed the woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in her house. I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. But Kelsey says it isn't true. That Trevor's a bastard and would never commit to such violent acts. Look at that torn t-shirt. I think she might be in denial there. I hope I'm not going to regret this. Uh-oh. That sounds bad. Sounds very bad. And the music stopped. That's also bad. No fan.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
That's not good. I've already opened the drawer. Oh.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
I mean, it's a party. I'm missing something. Is that a mirror? Oh.
He had money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Oh, that sounds bad. Sounds real bad. Also, prom does not exist.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
I know the password now. Oops. Wait. Oh, I see the other one. Oh, if I'm typing the shadow person. Oh. Okay. Um, there's a GIF. Okay, I feel like I've seen this before somewhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. Um, let's go internet.
One
That's
day, I just had to know what's up with all the cats. She said she admired them, that they were who they were without any pretense, that they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
I don't know about that.
When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
Poor baby.
Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
Oh boy. America. Why must you do this?
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Marie, it grieves you to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. But Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I would like to invite you and Trevor to my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you're ready to talk. You know where to find me. Yeah, right. Harassment by fellow students. Trevor, you asshole.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
That's not safe. I'm missing something. Have the gun and the cats now. I'm missing like something else, but I have no idea. What? Are you? How about you? I've already turned on the TV. Oh.
Hated that thing.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I mean, it's just a Rubik's Cube. What did it do? Oh.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember. One day, I just had to know what's up with all the cats. She said she admired them, that they were who they were without any pretense, that they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them. I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me. Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again. Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
She called me her new friend today. I'm not a shadow person anymore.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
What even happened?
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
You have a glamour status?
I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Okay, that's fucking scary. Let's be real.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
Not too bad. Let's see. It's shining now. Because he was so angry at the world. Like, all the time. It's kind of annoying, but I get it. We all have a different story to tell. So as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She just had to make it happen. Not wait for it. I told her to deal again. Not the drugs, the cards. Okay. Maybe there's more around? Shoes, maybe? I can't crouch. Apparently I have no, I have no, what do you call it? I don't even remember what these, knees. They're called knees. I don't have knees.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Okay. I don't get why that's wrong, but okay. That is.
I wore those a lot, not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
About crying, maybe? Or something else. Whoa. It's pretty good.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
I'm starting to feel like that money was something else. I mean, obviously it would be something else considering she didn't know where it came from. So it should be obvious.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
Okay. Not much else. A window, a shirt, phone. Whiteboard. Drawer. I'm missing something considering I love cats. They're not afraid to be difficult. Well, last hope. Nothing was different. We're going to be good friends. All now is harmed. Nothing was the same.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
Well, okay. Oh.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Vancouver. Well, clearly we're supposed to fill the pages, but I have a dream. What for later?
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound. She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
Okay. A lot of people do, I guess. The fucking swear jar. I like that. Tissue? No. Think like a proton. Proton, yes, I can speak English. Oh.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room. There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Ooh. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it. As if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. I kept telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it? Maybe I should publish a book. My life story. So they'll stop bugging me. Crazy people. Here. For the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. Then he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth. Our eyes locked, he panicked, he dropped the food and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry, so I joined the food rescue to help. There, the end. Everyone satisfied? Well, maybe. Maybe. They could be. I always get so quiet whenever the music ends. Oh. No, it's the same thing. I'm sorry. Anything?
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well.
Sorry. I'm just trying to get through this now. Poor Bumblebee. Orange peel. Oh, I didn't click on this.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Cooking his green stuff sounds like something else. Name badge. Done with that. Do something right. Paradox. Keys. Take out. Not much else, I say. Failed. Failed. Also failed. But something else is here that's missing. And I cannot tell what it was. Because clearly there should be an end, but it's a height chart.
I need to find the key.
Forgot about this.
A 5-figure number. La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Maybe this one. 21418, maybe? Completely forgot about the case.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal.
Is it, though? As far as I remember, I don't see any numbers here. Could be this one, I guess. 21418.
What is the code, Marie?
2.
Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal.
1 8.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
0 2 1 4. 1.
Wrong combination. Crap.
Oh, okay, I get it. It's a stamp. 3. I was wondering why those were there. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1.
What is the code, Marie?
3.
Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal.
9, 5, One.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey.
Oh shit.
My God.
Oh boy. That's not good.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor, in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration. No, that's not what happened. Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
I thought this was gonna be fun. Oh god.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking, like, forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Okay, I'm going. Also, jeez, this this went down quickly. Well, not that quickly, but you know. This is not what I was expecting. Oh boy. Why is it that every time I go into a game I think it's gonna be fun and then it just turns dark? Like at the end? Why is this a thing that happens to me? I don't know. I think I just attract this sort of a situation. Apparently. I get myself into a lot of trouble. But yeah, well, that was Mari's room. I really did not. I don't know what I was getting into. Thank you for playing. Yeah, thanks too. Honestly, that was something. I hope you also enjoyed. Anyway, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've gotten to another story like this. It was really good. It took me a while to get through a lot of the objects or a lot of the stuff, but it's okay. It's fine. It was yeah. So if you enjoy this video, give it a like and consider subscribing if you want more content from me, and also click the notifications. Yeah. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Take me to the ocean, 'cause I've been feeling run down, and I've been feeling run down. And wash my skin with dark salt, and take away the pain, and take away